And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know.
That's the team we're gonna see.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Rodriguez on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to manage a couple on that line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. We talked about it earlier, but a losing streak in the building with him, that is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He's got it at the 24. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, he put some heat on his deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know they're going to keep giving it looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback.
1-1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Big 13. Stop.
He's the first carry for the rookie out of NC State. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of
35 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game.
Brooks has it knocked loose. And this is going to be Raiders football.
Well, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he's got it back again. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the 1st down anyway.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Taking a chance at the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's the coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Counter give to Genty. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's well bomb on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
To number 5, T. Higgins. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Eric.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute and will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow trying on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, and not.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Now set up the screen. Brooks. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason.
Here we go.
And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contact. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Rodriguez on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Lone back gets the handoff. Down a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Juan Martin on the coverage.
Dropping back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
They'll throw for it. Brought in right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And go.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Check out.
Looking in the air here. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Sick.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 card.
He's going to throw this one. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, ready.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Set up. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on a shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now, Burrow. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14, Raiders 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Rodriguez on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. The play action here. Burrow. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
At the 19-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70 rate. Sack. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might be more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
70. Come 19. Come 19. Take it.
4th down, pass coming. Headed out right. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw in here just before halftime. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from the 37.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again. It's Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. He throws deep to the left side. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing. With much better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Genty from the gun. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
19 right. Here we go. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On third down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Line, ready?
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
19-18.
Pass play now. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
18, Pioneer.
Third down from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. He'll throw it. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. He's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Higgins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Fighting to the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. He gets 4 yards on the carry. That's going to leave him just a yard out on 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
It's just set.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty. No throw from his end zone. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Finds him over the middle. The stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Gentry. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
The Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gentry. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Back to throw now. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. Yes, they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, play action. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive.
Come on, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. He did a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 185.
Back to throw it. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. He connects on the point after. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
21. Raiders 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Rodriguez on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Tracking 60. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They're throwing it. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bengals holding a 4-point lead. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
13 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
46-yard line.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Rodriguez on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Shut up. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Look at that power, deep left side. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Snakes at the turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game. Back to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. Oh, did the Raiders get to that one? They're saying yes, and the officials agree. Raider football. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on second down. We look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it second. Second and 3 now.
At the Bengals' 21-yard line.
65.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Go. 18. 14 Cardinal.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's in! And that's a touchdown! And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in.
He lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3 now.
11 mighty.
Burrow setting up the play action. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard